Crap. Swing. Hey, guys. I couldn't find my tab. Do you mean to tell me Chantel is live mukbanging at noon Eastern Standard Time? What time is that in the Kuwait? I must know. Mukbanging once again. Of course she is. Fatty McFatterson. Hey, View and Chew, Wicked Crafter, our panda of perpetual pondu. Amy, Salada, Liz, Camby, Tally 420. Always nice to see you, girl. Hey, Fauntleroy. Very good. Amy P. Charlotte Yamano Zami, driving home but listening in. Another day, a silent viewer. You're never a silent viewer. There's always the replay, gang, comment section. As we all know, the chat is indeed where it's at. The chat in the comments, I mean. Anyway, hey, Storm, the Norwegian Puffin Dog. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. You're a shamrock glitter bomb forever. Perfect timing. You all entertain me while I do some food prepping. What are you prepping? I must know. I've been looking into the food prepping again myself. Pink Warrior, Krabby Joe, Glamma Mayhem. Hello. Oh my gosh, we must have a storm moving in. Crazy. Remember that day I was live and it was storming really bad? And I had my window open and there was that really loud clap of thunder and it was oh no, it was lightning, thunder, whatever. It was both. It was horrible. Like the lightning hit right outside my window and it was really, really loud. Yeah, I feel like I'm traumatized for life. Hey, DG, nice to see you. Last minute, Laura, Fuzzy Bunny, Kimberly, Ratatouille. Hey, girl. Hey, Ms. Monster, Emotional Support Muffin, Poltergeisha, BSNRN, Lily Pad, Ophelia, Maritza. Ooh, Bonatandra Jean. Always nice to see you. Gothic. Hello. Denise. Smoxley. Food prepping, so you have something to put in all those Dollar Tree containers. I'm not even going to get onto that. I'll go off on a whole rant, a whole tangent. We don't need to hear about it. Let's just suffice it to say we don't have nearly enough food storage containers in this house, nor an acceptable variety as far as I'm concerned. But we get by with what we have because my wife has this weird aversion to food storage containers, and it's a thing. And I just, whatever. She runs shit. So it's fine. It's whatever. Making 2 type of favorite dinners, 5 of each. Ooh, nice. Nice. I was slandered this morning. She slanders me, she exposes me, she defames me all the time. I said in the chat, I said, "You guys are witnessing real time the breakdown of our marriage, and it's gonna be over one of 2 things," and I've told you this before. The breakdown of Sam and Yawa's marriage will not come from anything anyone says or does on the internet. It'll happen either over the air conditioning thermostat or the food storage container situation type deal. Sam, we need a Rosie interview. She met her internet love interest and he's a skinny man. How do you know he's a skinny man, Bonatandra Jean? Yab and I checked in on that yesterday, looking specifically searching for images of said man. We saw nothing. I know she said he likes to walk a lot. Is that where you're getting? Oh, she said she was fit. There was much conversation and debate around that last evening as Yaba and I were driving. We just went for a little drive and then we picked up some dinner and we watched and discussed at length. The Tupperware debate has been going on for years. Is that what you would call it? A debate? I'm not so sure I would call it a debate. It's definitely a point of contention in the marriage. No, I'm kidding. She's so funny. She gripes about the freaking food storage containers. Okay, well, she's the one who chose to put them up on the top shelf of the cabinet. That's where they belong. I guess that's where she wants them. I don't, whatever. So then when she's putting them away, like emptying the dishwasher and putting stuff away, she doesn't want to deal with them. So she just shoves them up there, crams them up, or however she can get them crammed up there. And then when they get crammed up there to the point to where like something may fall, or she can't find a container when she's looking for one, and then things fall trying to get them down because she's just crammed them up there, then it's my fault because I insist on owning food storage containers. So then I'll literally just like roll my eyes and I'll gunt over there and I'll shush her out of the way. I'll pull all of the containers and lids down because there's not that many. There's not. I'll pull them all down. I will literally, you know how you like the game of cups, and you stack them like all real fast. I'll stack them all real fast. I'll literally get it done in like less than 60 seconds. I'll have it all pulled down, organized, put back up, nice and neat. She can just pull a bowl, pull a lid, and she's good to go. And that's just how it happens. And then I just gunt away and I shuffle away, rolling my eyes. I'm like, whatever. I'm so sick of hearing you cry about the food storage containers, you know? It's just one of those things that we just get past on a regular basis. That's fine. It's totally fine. You don't have a sugar foot to stand on in this conversation. You're the queen of keeping takeout containers, and regular Tupperware all tossed all over the place. If I were to try to keep a takeout container, that would be the end. She would divorce me. She would leave me. She'd take me for everything I had. Hey, AK, I saw that you guys were live. I didn't notice you were live earlier though, because I was working and listening to the support group meeting, but I'm definitely going to go catch the replay on that. So feel free to drop your link in the chat for the live that we just missed over there. It was you and Alex, was it not? Bunneth Hunter says, I love a good takeout container. They are reusable. Some are reusable, some. And some like, okay, so like this one time, like we got this, when you go to the Chinese restaurant and you get the egg drop soup, and it's like basically like in a plastic jar or whatever. And it's a pretty, it's not a cheap, flimsy one neither, right? Well, I kept one of those one time because that's when Yaba was talking about doing pickled eggs. And I was like, well, I want to do some pickled eggs too, but I don't like them pickled. I like them like in jalapeno juice or whatever. So anyway, I kept that because I was going to do my stupid jalapeno eggs in that thing. And oh my God, she saw that in the cabinet. And she's like, oh, what the fuck? Carly says you got to see the new Hussy and the PBJ refile. It's a doozy, Carly. I saw it too. It's great. I love it. I think it's great. Talk about, I don't know. I just feel like the tax attorney was really kind of stomping their feet and throwing a little bit of a tantrum. Now, Ms. Tax Attorney, all things the same, and if it were your client present for the hearing and everything else was the same and the plaintiffs didn't show up or whatever, would you not advise your client? Not advise, but just, kind of let your client know. This isn't exactly a criminal matter if you just want to leave now since her clients didn't bother to show. Surely you would let your client know that you totally have the option to just leave. Cry baby. Kimberlina, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Forever a basic Betty. Thanks for hooking you up with your order. You're welcome. I'm glad you love it, girl. Speaking of which, we are doing the giveaway today. You have until the end of the stream to go to, let me link it in the chat, which video it was. Hold on. You have until the end of today's stream to go back to the Update Lynn Reid live stream and leave you a comment to enter the giveaway. Enter giveaway here. And don't worry, I figured out how to do the comment picker all on my own. I even tested it before I went live. So we already have one winner. I'm going to do 2. We already have one. And that winner is actually in the chat. At least I've seen them in the chat. AK says, link to stream reviewing Hussey and Gigi's motion to reopen your case. There's the link, guys. You know what? I'm going to link that one, or I'll pin that one. I can't do it. Oh, yes, I can. Okay. The soup containers make good containers for chopped veggies. Sure enough. Okay, so look, let me share screen. I'm going to show you guys who the first winner was. They were picked before the stream just because I had to practice and make sure it worked and make sure I could do it. And so since it picked somebody, it plays. It's totally fine. So here's our first winner from the giveaway. It is Hey Girl Hey. Look at that. So Hey Girl Hey. If you want to collect your prize, just get a hold of me. Oh, here, I'll put my email address on The Scream. The Scream. Sam Tefler merch at gmail.com. Let me put that one up on the board. Where is it? There we go. All right. So just send me an email. Also, oh, what's your prize? You ask. That's a good question. How come I can't? What the heck? Hold on. I was doing so good and then so ridiculously bad. It's fine. I just forgot one little detail. Okay, so hey girl, hey. Oh, there you are. All right, so I'm gonna link my store. Gosh, I got a lot of links going on. Sorry. So I'm gonna link my merch store in the chat. And if you are a prize winner, you can just pick anything from the store and then email me. And hold on. Let me do it like this. Okay, I'm going to replace that pin message yet again. There we go. All right. Sherry B, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. Forever a Basic Betty. Hope you and everyone are having a great day. I know I am. I've had quite the productive morning. You guys have no idea. So productive. The prize is the queen's attention and adoration from the crowd. Accept it graciously. Let's see. Share this tab instead. So here's the merch store in case you guys are unfamiliar. We'll just take a little peruse around there real quick. Uh-oh. It says your browser has lost connection. Can you guys still hear me? Something did go wonky a second ago. Anyway, guess what? I did. I put a little video together. There it is right there, I think. Hold on. Let me see if I can upload it because this is a really cute video. This is actually a video of me packing one of my merch orders. And I just thought it was so cute. So let me see if I can upload it and we can watch it. Actually, it's like 7 minutes, so we're not going to watch it, but whatever. Packing your order. There we go. None of the above. It's totally legit. Don't you worry about it. Oh, yeah. And for anybody wondering or concerned, yes, Aaliyah, I purchased my designs on the Etsy. All right. Oh, wait. Publish. There we go. That's off and running. Okay. So where were we? I have way too many tabs open. Give me a second. There we go. All right. Merch store, guys. So in case you haven't been to the merch store in a while, here it is. It's so cute. Your navigation tabs are right here on the top. You've got tote bags, which actually I'm taking the tote bag down temporarily. I ran into a snafu with the stupid tote bag, so don't order a tote bag. We've got shirts. We have all shirts and the summer 2024 collection. Tumblers, glass can cups, prayer candles are available. Mouse pads, notebooks, stickers, and decals. I think the summer 2024 shirt collection is so adorable. And any of these shirts, if you don't want it in a shirt, you can also get it in a decal or a vinyl sticker. Isn't that so cool? So anyway, there's the merch store. We have lots of tumblers to choose from. I have some new tumbler designs going up. This one is my current favorite. BRB having a mentee bee. You like that one, Ida? Hold on, let's go back. I'll show it since you called it out. Wait, is it one of these? No, it's not. Maybe it's a tumbler. Here it is. If my mouth doesn't say it, my face absolutely will. I like this one too. Classy, but I cuss a little. This one says, moo, bitch, get out the way. It's a beautiful day to leave me alone. Yes, it says moo, bitch, brioche. Well, it says moo. It says bitch. You don't understand mentee B? Jesus, bunny. It's short for mental breakdown. So it's like BRB, having a mental breakdown. That's so funny though, because some people get that one and some people just don't. Hey girl, you can have fun zooming around to pick something out. Yes. You might want to watch my video that I'm uploading right now before you choose. Okay, so look, this is my favorite glass can at the moment. It says, "Not my fucking problem." Is that not the cutest thing ever? I also have a sticker pack that's like that. Some of you in your merch orders, the most recent merch orders that went out, you got some of these stickers, and those were fun. So I hope you enjoy those for sure. Look how cute that is. Isn't that cute? Also, the BRB, I'm having a Menti B. You can get that in a glass can, and that is actually featured on the video that I'm waiting to upload. Let's see, it's only 7 minutes, so it should be there. You guys wanna watch it with me? It's so much fun. Oh my gosh, it is there. Maybe I'll speed it up 2 times speed. Alright, let's do that. Share this tab instead. Alright, guys, have fun watching me pack these orders. So, the, BRB having a Menti B glass can, if you like it in this different design in this pink tumbler that's in this video, let me know. Anyway, enjoy. Look how cute that is. Crazy blonde bitch. There's no, like, talking. Oh, that while we watch it. You thought that's what it meant? Hey, crazy blonde bitch. Happy Tuesday to you as well. Oh my god, I feel like a storm is really rolling in, and that's kinda scary. Mhm. My hands are so tanned. Let me tell you what, that's fake tanner. Alright, I'm not even gonna lie about it. It is this Jergens natural well, okay, no, I do have some color, like, I'm not totally, pasty white or nothing, but I got this Jergens Natural Glow Daily Moisturizer or whatever. You love the frosted, I do too. Built to spill, yes, you do need it at work, you're right. So this person purchased, a glass can, but I really am not I don't know, I don't like the way the white frosted one looks, so I made the pink one. And then I just sent them both, and I asked her to let me know, like, how they hold up, and she's already emailed me back once to let me know how the glass cans are holding up, like, with use, with, like, cold drinks and washing and stuff. It's great. I really love that one, that beach one, so cute for summer. This one is my last flying fuck. I don't think that is on the website yet, but I'll get it on there. There was the stickers. We said frosted, not frosting, addicted to cold brew, you're funny. I love these videos. I love watching this shit on TikTok. If I'm not on YouTube, you wonder, "Where's Sam? What's she doing?" What could she possibly be so busy doing that she hasn't live streamed in a week? Chances are I've chosen to watch videos like this on TikTok. I know oh my god, it's thundering already. I know, I love that packing paper too. I edited this video for you guys this morning. I love it too, and it's super cheap. This is on 2 times speed, but it's fine. Don't be trying to see what I'm typing neither. It has nothing to do with you. I know, Ophelia, I love it too. That's right, Ratatouille. Okay, listen, I have to tell you what's going on here. Listen, see this sticker? And I'm trying to peel it because I wanted to stick it on the box because I made these sticker packs. I made like 7 or 8 of those sticker packs like really quick the night before just because I wanted to throw some freebies in, right? So here I am, I've got it all packaged up and I go to peel the sticker to put it on. The sticker won't peel off. So this is me realizing that, oh my God, I don't think the sticker's cut right. Watch. Yeah, yeah. Wow, hold on. Wow. That's me checking another one, so I just busted another sticker pack open to see if this one also did not cut all the way through. It did not. These stickers though, the "Does running out of fucks kind of cardio" and all those, curse word stickers though, I already knew those were good. I'm checking another one just to be sure. Yep, trash, all trash. And this is the best part about it. See, I just grabbed those other sticker packs because 'cause they're going in the trash. This box that you guys are watching me do, that was the last one I did. I had, like, 12 merch orders, and that was the last one. I had to open up all of the ones I'd already done and take those sticker packs out and replace them. That's how my day went that day. This is me cutting up new stickers for new sticker packs. Mhm. But such is life. See, I had to open that box. It sucked so bad. I was so mad. Anyway, there's the I love this one. This one I make with a clear vinyl, and that was the first one I'd ever made with a clear vinyl, and I sent it, to I don't see the person in chat, and I'm not gonna say who it is, but anyway, they are so sweet. They have been using it. They have emailed me and let me know how she's holding up. They said that she's holding up great. They use it for their iced coffees, so the cup sweats and the vinyl is not affected at all. They're hand washing it. Follow the rules, hand wash. Don't put it in the dishwasher, and if you do, I don't wanna hear it, okay? Everybody knows the rules. We're all grown-ups here. Anyway, that was so much fun. All right. So we're gonna do the giveaway. We're gonna pick the giveaway winner, the other giveaway winner after. Oh, hold on. Let me make this public. You guys can totally watch it if you want on your own time at one time speed. It's 7 minutes and 54 seconds. So it's a pretty decent length of a video. And I think that some of you may enjoy that. So I've been trying to like record more stuff like that. And I actually have a lot of footage of stuff like that. I just have to sit down and like edit it and put it up there. So anyway, I know I love shit like that, and I know I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that do as well. Okay, so back to you, Amberlynn. I have too many tabs open. Just give me a second. I'm gonna close that. I cannot close that. I can close that. I probably shouldn't have, but whatever. Definitely closing that. All right, share this tab instead. So listen, I'm gonna double check. I don't think Amberlynn has uploaded since like 2 days ago. Thanks for that, Amberlynn. Appreciate you so much. But that's okay because we have some catching up to do over here. So it's totally fine. Danny Jean, thank you so much for being a member for 20 months. Shamrocks indeed. Finally moved into your new place yesterday. Glad to report my two roommates aren't sketchy or crazy. Thank God. Oh, thank God, Danny Jean. Glad to hear that. Congratulations. Although, just remember, always keep your guard up. You never know. They might not seem crazy or sketchy now, but just don't let your guard down, girl. You want to snipe Foodie Beauty? I really have no desire to snipe Foodie Beauty. Larissa, thank you so much for joining memberships. You will be forever a basic Betty. Oh my. Okay, so it got dark out and then it got sunny out again. And I look outside my window and it's sunny, but the sky is dark, but it's sunny and it's thundering again. That's crazy. Weather is crazy lately. Mhm. Crazy. Don't you guys feel like the weather's getting like weirder and weirder, like more intense and more like not normal and unpredictable? I swear just in the last, like, couple of months, and actually, I think this happened, like, a week apart. We had tornadoes touch down less than 10 miles from our house on 2 separate occasions. Like, how often I've lived in Indiana in the Midwest for 30 something years, and, like, never have I been located somewhere where, like, twice in a week, tornadoes have touched down within, like, less than 10 miles. It's nuts. Mhm. Hey girl, hey says for real, we had the most unwintery winter ever. Yeah. And I started noticing that really 2018, 2019, like where I used to live in South Bend, right off of Lake Michigan, we used to get dumped on like by November 1st, we were covered in snow and ice. You didn't see the pavement again till like March. And you were shoveling yourself out 3, 4 times a week, like, no shit, for months on end. At least that's how I remember it. That's how I remember it, and now it's like, I remember the last winter I was up there, 2019, I think we shoveled twice. Shut up, doe a deer, you have snow warnings right now? Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, Buffalo always has bad winters. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Hey, girl, hey, that's how it's been. Okay, so anyway, what are we talking about? Oh, yeah, Amberlynn Reid, Jesus. So, we haven't heard from her. When was this? 35,000 views. It says one day ago. There we go. Where are we? Are we where we're supposed to be now? Yes, we are. Okay. It says one day ago, but YouTube wait for a second, ma'am. Root June 2nd. So yeah, no upload yesterday. It's 12:30 PM Eastern Standard. There's been no upload from Amberlynn yet today. So, but like I said, that's okay. I want to go back. So the last one we watched last week, and I think this is the one we watched in the live stream that you guys are commenting on for the giveaway. It was Mother's Day with family, Fortnite with Zachary Michael and TJ Maxx Hall. Not in that order either. So I wanted to go to the next one after that, which was 2 weeks ago. So we're not that far behind girls. And if Amberlynn keeps skipping work, we could probably catch up. Scara says, yep, lake effect snowbelt. Yep, now's a good 2 feet and then you get 4 inches. Yeah, that's true. Very true. Let's see. All right. Oh, it's muted. Hold on. Here we go. Muted again. Let me back up. Okay. So this is from 2 weeks ago. It's May 16th, 2024. I feel like that was a little more than 2 weeks ago, but it's fine. Missing Mimic says she's dragging out her health scare. She is, and she's gonna when she does come back, she's gonna be really arrogant, real pompous. She's like, "You guys, yeah, I'm gonna put my money on she's gonna pull one of those. You're not entitled to know everything at real time, up to date, up to the moment. You're just not entitled to that. This is my life. This is my health." Anyway, so 2 weeks ago, May 16th, starting a new medicine, more doctor's appointments, and Zach can't take the heat. Wasn't it yesterday where, wasn't it Amberlynn we were watching yesterday? She said something. Oh, that's right. At the end, at her comment of the day or whatever little segment she does, reading stupid comments, somebody asked her who her favorite reaction channel was. And she's like, I'm not going to say. Clearly, it's Zachary Michael, which is totally fine. I'm just saying, obviously. This dress still not really up with the season. But it is, I don't know. It's probably like a chiffon material, which again, I am not a fan of that. I don't think chiffon's the right material. What am I thinking of? Am I thinking of chiffon? Do you guys think that's chiffon? It's a high of 87 in mid-Michigan today. Holy moly. You feel like Amber is trying to make Zach her FFG or something? Wicked Weird Wednesday. I get the feeling she kind of hopes for the worst, so she has content and a reason to be taken care of. Maybe it sounds terrible, but I have known people who would rather be sick than take care of themselves. Wicked Weird Wednesday. It sounds terrible, but it is what it is, and I agree with you. And a lot of people have said that. I'm hearing and seeing over the interwebs. A lot of people think she really wants to be sick. How sick is that? Ooh, Teddy Pig says, her and Zach are in DMs. Brio says, definitely ZM. She goes back and forth with him like he's her baby daddy. And she's not really particularly perturbed by Zachary Michael. Why would she be? I don't feel like it's that situation type deal for our girly pop. You think it's a polyester stretchy material? No, I feel like it's that really scratchy. You think so? Hmm. Scara says Nodder had his channel yeeted. Did he, Scara? I know he got demonetized. Did he get terminated? Lisa Simpson says that is Betsy Johnson for Torrid. She's had it for years. Yes, she has. One of the few things she wears over and over. I remember when she got that, actually. back in Kentucky, I believe. I could be wrong. It does look cheap. Torrid's clothes are cheap and overpriced, that's for sure, and they don't hold up. They're crap. They're basically like overpriced Rue 21, I feel like. I could be wrong. Charlotte's gonna go check. Thank you. Charlotte, we appreciate you. Oh, Teddy Pig says Nutter had 2 channels. Okay, well, did he get one of them muted? You remember the lips? Mhm. Amber has a habit of being in men's DMs. Back in the before times, she waddled into Neg's DMs, begging him to leave her alone. Jesus. You know who else, Negs had begged him to leave her alone? Frickin' Trisha Paytas. Okay, Scar says, "I can only find his Natty Daddy one." Torrid sounds like Sheen for Death Fats. Oh, Brioche said maybe his channel got yeeted for going off on Snowflake. Did he go off on Mr. Snowflake? What a weird waste of energy. Torrid was basically the sister company to Hot Topic for a long time. Their quality is basically the same as Hot Topic, not great. Yep. They just did excellent marketing and, you know, I guess their stores were cute, aesthetically pleasing. I've not been in a Torrid in a long time, but I ain't gonna lie. I've worn a Torrid garment or 2 in my day. Alright, let's see what Amberlynn was up to 2 weeks ago according to YouTube. I can't wait to hear about her new medicine, her doctor's appointments, and whatever she has to say to Zachary Michael today. Hold on, Charlotte's reporting back. Natty Daddy's still there, checking the other one. Thank you. Teddy Pig says he threatened Mr. Snowflake. Toward is Lane Bryant's niece. Brioche, I can agree with that, but Toward's more like Lane Bryant's skanky niece. 3 weeks ago, Sam, she filmed behind. Yeah, she filmed behind. I'm just going by the upload date, though. I don't care to do Amberlynn Reid upload math equations ever. It's muted. No, it's not. You know what? Hold on. It gave me a little warning earlier that my audio was muted. Hold on. Let me stop sharing because I can hear it. Audio. That's right. That's right. Let's try it again. Okay, Crazy Blonde Bitch is coming back saying his main channel is gone. Oh, wow. Okay, let me try this again. Hold on. Starting a new medicine. Oh, I need to turn the volume up too. That was only halfway. We'll see. Quiet and muffled. All right. Well, I restarted it. Let me tap her back. Hold on. Brioche says, ooh, it is there at Charlotte. Oh, I must have accidentally. Okay, Charlotte says, I searched Nader Al-Shami channel. Nothing came up, just the topic. Surely somebody has a link handy somewhere in a bookmark somewhere that can tell us for sure. Not necessarily, Charlotte. Not necessarily. Hey, goofy, dumb, goofy hoe bitch. Nice to see you. All right, let me know if you can hear it okay now.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. Morning, morning. I actually have a doctor's appointment super early, so let's go do that. Okay, so I just got out of my doctor's appointment. I did cry a little in there, and
she cried a little in there. Of course she did. What a treat of a patient you are, crying. What were you crying about? The fact that you're in your 30s and have not managed to figure out how to get your weight under control despite having done the Ozempic and been approved for weight loss surgery in the past, and you failed it all and quit. Big fat quitter.
I itched my eyebrow and I messed up my makeup.
We don't care. I would like to know what it was exactly you cried about. You don't look like you cried, by the way. Does she look like she's cried recently? I mean, it looks to me like they're still in the parking lot of the doctor's office. It couldn't have been that long ago that you were supposedly in tears. I just don't believe you. I don't believe anything you say. Literally nothing. DG's confirming main channel terminated. Oh my word. Well, there you have it. Whiteboard graph Amber's viewer counts. She's in free fall. She'll appreciate your in-depth analysis. Oh, thank you for that, Teddy Pig. I hadn't taken a look at the numbers. I'm not necessarily a numbers gal, just never really have been. I mean, every once in a while I'll peek if I'm prompted, but why is that like that? Why is that like that? Ugh, whatever. Girly pops don't cry, Amber. Look, this is about as close as Amberlynn came to crying on this particular day. This right here, making this face. That's as close as girly pop came to shedding a tear. Okay, wait, I'm getting a better look at this dress now, and now I think it's just regular t-shirt material.
What it is. I'll just fix it when I get home. I don't really
Is this her mom's car? It's in yet another tiny car. That's a little car. That looks like that looks like the size of like a Ford Focus or something. Do we know what type of car this is? Anyone? So now he is bandivating on a second channel. Yes, Scara.
care. So I think the doctor that I saw today, I think that he is going to be like my official.
Ooh, Charlotte says that Notter's main channel is no longer on her subscribers list. You were subbed for ops purposes. Yes, of course, Charlotte. Of course. We understand. And thank you for your dedication to the matter. Nissan Sentra. Yeah, okay, that looks like a Nissan Sentra. Amberlynn's being carted around in a Nissan Sentra, is she? What year? I'd like to know, Kitty, Connecticut, or anyone. What year would you guesstimate this Nissan Sentra? I'm going to put it at no newer than a 2016. I'm going to go with 2014. I'm going to go with Amberlynn Reid's being carted around by her mother in a 2014 Nissan Sentra. Final answer. I'm going to write it down. Where? Oh. I can't never find nothing, even though I really feel like I'm an organized person for the most part. 2014 Nissan Sentra. Bulldog Mom says a Prius. I highly doubt that's a Prius. I would give it a Nissan Sentra though.
Doctor. I really genuinely liked him. I have a hard time with doctors because people my size are discriminated against in healthcare. That is a whole other topic for a whole other time. But I genuinely
You're not discriminated against, and that shouldn't be a topic for another time. We can talk about it right now. You're not discriminated against. People in healthcare just understand the effects that morbid obesity have on, basically your general overall health and well-being. And typically, most people who aren't, death fat or whatever you want to call it, super morbidly obese, just can't really wrap their heads around the patient's unwillingness to do something about it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I got a lot of nerve, I'm a fatty McFatterson myself, so I get it. I don't feel discriminated against at the doctor though. I don't. And in fact, I typically when I do go to the doctor, I walk in there with the attitude of, yes, I realize I'm fat. Yes, I realize half of my problems can be solved by doing something about fat. So whatever. I don't feel discriminated against though. Lisa Simpson says, remember Jade's nice car with a red leather interior? How the mighty have fallen. Yes, and she's not wearing a seatbelt. She never does. Oh, Kitty Connecticut putting in that work. It's actually a newer one. Google 2021 center rear seat. The quarter windows match. Okay, well, tap it back. I bet if you Google a 19, sorry. If you Google a 2019 center rear seat, I bet the quarter windows will match then too. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, Kitty Connecticut. I'm just saying, is it possible that it could be older? I appreciate your dedication. Kitty Connecticut says, oh, the pillars were thicker and something like a 2014. I think she was watching that vlogger she loves who was pregnant, whose OBGYN kicked her to the curb for being too fat. Oh, Lisa Simpson. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bunny says, my doctor's really nice. Doesn't give a shit about my weight. A Versa, possibly. I don't know. I think Kitty Connecticut found that it is a 2021 Nissan Sentra. Okay, fine. I'll give it to her. Fine.
genuinely liked him. Like, I have like
Sister said Mean Girls drive Nissan Altimas. I had a Nissan Altima once, and so did Yaba.
really high respect for my
Thank you,
doctor that I
Chinese
had in
noodles.
Kentucky. So it's like, I need someone to match that energy, or we just ain't vibing. Just remember to be an advocate for yourself. Very important. I always stand by that. Okay, so now we're at Walgreens because I have to get a
What
prescription.
does that mean exactly, Amberlynn? What does that mean to be an advocate for oneself? How is it that you are an advocate for yourself? I would really like for you to elaborate on that because that sounded like a whole lot of just some catchphrases, you know? While I'm talking about healthcare and my doctor, I'm just going to remind my viewers to always be an advocate for themselves. What does that mean?
So
Oh, wait, Kitty Connecticut says it could be a Versa. I would venture to say I would say it was a Versa before I'd give it a Sentra. Versa's smaller than a Sentra. It's cheaper, that's for sure. And you know what that thing would sound like? Tooting around Oklahoma with Amberlynn Reid and her mom in it.
of course I gravitate towards the
It sound a whole lot like Peanut. It sound a whole lot like Peanut's severe mic issues. That's what it sound like.
journals. Look at, you cannot pour love into others if you do not pour love into yourself. Love that. And I really like this. That is like totally my aesthetic. I might get it. Now we're at some place called
I love how she leaves us hanging. Like, oh my God, did she get it? Of course she did. What if this is the one time she didn't get it? Will we know? Is she going to let us know? Will she unveil the mystery? What do you guys think?
Golden chicken. I have no idea. My mom wanted to come here, so I got like a chicken salad. She got some roasted chicken. And
According to her, Mac Attack, according to her, she half bled to death till she finally went for care. Yeah, but she's such an advocate for herself. Of course she is. Type 2 uncontrolled mic issues.
where did my voice just go? And then obviously I got a diet Dr. Pepper for my salad. Came like this. And then here's like the chicken salad part. So I guess I just like put it on top of this. It smells good. Not bad. Can buy myself flour. Do you like your chicken?
Yeah, I'm feeling dry, but it's okay.
Don't understand. I'm taking my tomatoes out though.
Girl, stop it. You should be eating those tomatoes. What are you doing? Eat them. That's true, Tastina. That is very true. You have an excellent point. We don't have a golden chick, but we have a chicken salad chick, and that place is a freaking ripoff. Ripoff. Again, Amberlynn, you could just do voiceovers on the parts where you're in establishments where they're playing copyrighted music because that's so hard. We've talked about this. See, now we have to watch this segment of your video like this. Here, we'll do it again. We're just going to do that from now on when there's copyrighted music because she's never going to say anything. Look at this still. She put ranch on a chicken salad. On a chicken salad salad. Lisa Simpson, I would totally do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Tastina says, is this an old video? She did this a few weeks ago. Yes, Tastina, it is because Amberlynn has not uploaded in the last 2 days. So we're going back and catching up. We talked about that at the beginning of the stream. I can buy myself flowers as deaf amber coated for sure. I can't see Mamalyn in anything fancier than an Ultima tops. I know I don't see her in an Ultima, Kitty Connecticut. I see her in a Sentra tops. It's either a Sentra or the Versa. She's absolutely not Ultima. She is not an Ultima girly pop. Chicken salad already has a sauce, though. I am aware of that, Lisa Simpson, but do you know what doesn't have a sauce? The rest of that salad is without sauce, and there's not enough sauce in the chicken salad to achieve an adequate salad to sauce ratio. I mean, of course, she doesn't need the extra calories. Who does, you know? Fauntleroy says dry ass shit. Discarded roses. Sauce is why she's 500 lbs. Yes, Bonafandra Jean. Excellent point. Good catch. Hold on now. Amber is a dry girly pop. Salad on salad sounds weird anyway. Well, I don't know. I think I would make an exception for chicken salad, tuna salad. I'd put that on a bed of greens and some fresh veg. Why not? Lisa Simpson says you're a skinny now, Sam. You wouldn't understand. I am not. I'm not a skinny. I've never claimed to be skinny. In fact, I have always been upfront and honest. What I am, I'm definitely a fatty and I'm somewhat skinny from the back. But moreover, I am I teach and I am a guru of the fat fish. I teach a fat fish master's class. If you're interested, email me. I do charge for it. It's not free. Okay. Look at skinny ass Ophelia Own over there flaunting, rubbing it all in our faces. I love the taste of the salad without stuff on it. Good for you. I'm glad you can choke that shit down, not me. Larry says, I think I just I think you mean I think I just like to taste the vegetables too much. Jesse gets like, I'm totally a catfish. And I'm a fat fish. You know? Exactly. Very good. If you're good at something, never do it for free. Hey, babe, there you are. Jessie Cat says, I'm totally a fat fish. So you're a fat fish and a catfish. Yep. Sam loves her dressing. Yes, I do. Mhm. A little Miss Size 2 doesn't need extra dressing. No, Ophelia says I'm moist enough already. Right, FFG's housewife. I need dressing. I'm already depressed. Mhm. Anyway, so yeah, because you refuse to voiceover when you go into establishments with copyright music, this is how we're forced to watch these clips. Probably more entertaining than if we watched them. Watching you ask your mom how she likes her chicken. Nobody cares. Did you show your mom's chicken? Can we see what she ordered? Can we have a look at the plate? No, you didn't give us that. Just like that ridiculous ass footage from the barbecue, the cookout you went to on Memorial Day. I mean, I'm not calling you a failure, but damn, Amberlynn, and you need to eat your tomatoes. All right, finally back at home.
Okay, guys, so I have been home for like 20 minutes. I'm actually about to call a med spa place. So my doctor's appointment, I will actually explain why I went to begin with. Probably do that.
Listen, I tried doing a little bit of research on this med spa situation type deal in the state of Oklahoma. I'm not really getting it. I'm not understanding. Like the med spa establishments that I found, I don't see them doing the jab, the compounds. I don't understand. Can somebody help me with that? Can anybody shed some light on that? What is this med spa situation type deal? And what is that like really what they're doing? Because the reason I ask is Amberlynn was talking about the cost of the compounded Ozempic or whatever. And we all know Amberlynn Reid makes really good money on YouTube. We know that she's always been able to afford to pay for that medication out of pocket, even if she paid the $1,000 a month for the real deal Ozempic, she could afford it. So for her to even act like, oh, it's so expensive was really irritating me. Yeah, I know it's the knockoff jab. I know it's the compound, but she's still talking as if it's super expensive. And I just don't believe that, right? So I did some calling around. I did some research because I'm like, how much is this compound, right? Well, apparently it's a whole mathematical equation. There's shit that goes into it. So like obviously you start on a starting dose and that costs one amount of the compound, but then as you go up in dose, it costs more. And that's what she was explaining that like as she goes up in dose, it's going to cost more. But I was like, well, what's the point in getting the compound if, once you get to maximum dose, it costs just as much as the regular ass Ozempic? Like, I'm just so confused. I don't understand. But anyway, do you know that I'm pretty sure like most of these like compound medication jab situation type deals, like the most you'll pay is like $500. So it's still, a bargain, I guess. But my point is, we're talking about Amberlynn Reid here. You're telling me that anywhere between $500 and $1,000 is going to break your bank for the Ozempic compound? I don't think so. Don't think so. And she's on the starting dose. So it's probably like $200-$300 out of pocket right now, according to my research. But that's why I was like trying to look into like, she keeps referring to this like as a med spa. And I'm like, what is she talking about med spa? You know, what I don't understand what the med spa is. Is it more expensive going through a med spa? Like, I don't understand. Also, when did Amberlynn Reid start doing her eyebrows? I know she mentioned it earlier that she was crying at the doctor and messed up her eyebrow. Was that her way to bring our attention to the fact that she's doing her eyebrows now? I didn't even notice then. It didn't occur to me until I looked at the still that's on the screen right now and I saw just how ridiculous her eyebrows look. Hey, Catsroll, so good to see you. Glad you could make it. Not that we would know. No, I mean, it's a simple Google search. Most places these days have some sort of compounding pharmacy in the area that's selling the stuff. Just call and ask. They're happy to tell you everything. They want to sell you their compounded medication. They'll give you more information than you need. Trust me, I know. Hey, Girl Hey says, I think the med spa is a loophole to her doctor not letting her on the job because of gallbladder sludge. Well, sure, certainly the med spa would need a prescription, even if it's a compounded pharmaceutical. I don't know. Charlotte, I think that that's worth looking into, don't you? Oh, I'm sorry. That was Hey Girl Hey. I think I've heard med spa advertised, chain place maybe. I don't know. I think we need to look into it. I spent like 2-3 minutes the other day looking into it and really there was a lot of information. And by then my brain was a little fried. So I was like, I'll come back to it. And then I didn't. I tell you, they are not the right size. What is that? What are you talking about? Bruce stencils? I have no idea what you're talking about, Stephanie C. Oh, Wicked Crafter, you just tagged me on X. It's only an outpatient Botox type treatment facility. With all her health issues, you would think she would want to be under closer supervision of her doctor on those meds than just a med spa. So the med spa can prescribe? Oh, brow stencils. Oh gosh, thank you, Stephanie. Yes, of course, the brows. Yes, thank you. You can get online telehealth style. Yeah. The med spa visit every 4 months, dose jab of Botox and okay. Oh, Hippie P says it's a spa. They offer spa services and has a physician assistant that can write RX and they supply the semaglutides there. Okay, well that solves it. So, okay, can we I'm not asking, please don't take this the wrong way. I'm not asking for anyone to figure out what med spa Amberlynn's going to. I don't care. I'm just in general. Can we find a med spa that maybe we can call and get some pricing on? Like in her general area? I'm just curious. Nurse practitioners can prescribe. Oh, yeah, that's true. Who would want to be responsible for that? Like, what nurse practitioner or physician assistant goes to school all that time and then's like, I'm going to go work at a med spa where I'm prescribing freaking semaglutide to patients? I mean, those medications, from what I hear in the news, they're talking all about the, what is it? The, what's it called? Gastroparesis and stuff like that. Hey Girl Hey says they care about the paycheck. Goofy Dumb, Goofy Hoe Bitch says greedy ones. Buyer beware. I mean, I would think at some point, like, I don't know, couldn't that potentially be some sort of malpractice issue? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Continue, Amberlynn. Tell us all about the med spa.
That in this vlog. If I don't, probably in the next
Oh,
one. While I was there,
hold
I
on.
just wanted.
Sorry. Very good says it looks like an outpatient facility that offers minor cosmetic procedures and weight loss injectables, fillers, laser hair remover surgery. It's giving strictly, hypothetically, a pill form. Oh my God.
A professional's opinion on semaglutide and what he thought of me getting it from a med spa, and he actually highly recommends that I do that. I'm actually about
No. Is she saying a doctor? Is she saying that she talked to a physician and was like, "Well, do you think I should just get the semaglutide from a med spa?" And the doctor is like, "I highly recommend you do it that way." I don't believe that. Is she talking about I gotta tap it back. Sorry. We just have to because I have to make sure that's what the fuck I heard. You're such a liar, Amberlynn. This is why nobody believes anything you say. Nobody believes that the radiologist came into the room where you were having your CT and started acting weird after your CT scan. And nobody believes that a physician is going to tell you, yeah, just go to the med spa to get your semaglutide. No.
probably do that in this vlog. If I don't, probably in the next one. But while I was there, I just wanted, a professional's opinion on semaglutide.
Hold on the stitch says, hello, I was on the job last year. I went to a med spa and the prices were from $175 to $275 for 4 weeks worth of doses, depending on the level of dose given. Thank you for that on the stitch, formerly on the job. Appreciate that. Yeah, I was wondering when she started talking about how it was so expensive. Because like, girl, what are you talking about?
And what, he thought of me getting it from a med spa, and he actually highly recommends that I do that. I'm actually about to call the med spa right now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll just be like my first appointment will be a simple consultation, but we'll see. So I'm gonna call. I'll be right back. Well, darn, there was no answer. So I did leave a voicemail.
Good Lord. I'm sorry, but if I'm calling the med spa in the middle of the day to get my job and they don't answer and I have to leave a voicemail, I'm not calling back. I'll find another med spa. Not answering the phone in the middle of the day. What are you talking about? No, that's a red flag. No.
But I feel confident in this decision because I was debating back and forth, do I want to try this? But my doctor today, he explained some of the science behind it and why he thinks it's a good fit for me. So that actually made me feel a little bit more hopeful towards the situation for sure. But depending on if they call back today or maybe I'll call back. I'm not going to harass them or anything, but I am.
You should. So on the stitch, I understand that your doctor tried to give you a prescription for Wegovy, but your insurance wouldn't cover it. So then your doctor referred you to a med spa. Like that, I get. But I don't believe Amberlynn Reid has insurance. I'm pretty sure she's just paying out of pocket for everything because she can. Right? I don't know how much you guys know about the private health insurance system in these United States, but at Amberlynn Reid's income, she's not going to get any tax credits or subsidies or anything. So she's going to pay full price for a health plan, which is going to be probably a couple $100s a month just for the premium. And then it's going to have a massive deductible, probably $3, $5, maybe $6,000 or more. So literally everything's going to be out of pocket for the most part, at least the first half of the year anyway. There's just no point. She'd probably save money just paying for her healthcare out of pocket. But anyway, I don't believe she has insurance. I don't believe that. She claims she does, but I don't believe it. I think she's just paying out of pocket. What do I know? Anyway, so yeah, I guess I could see that. But still, even if your insurance doesn't refuses to pay the claim. Oh yeah, $15,000 deductibles, absolutely. So even if your insurance won't cover it, okay, you can still pay for Amberlynn Reid, I'm talking at her income. She could you're not going to tell me she can't afford $1,000 a month for the job. Especially let's prioritize ourselves here, Miss Reid. You are morbidly obese. $1,000 for the jab monthly. I would pay it. I would pay that to get the real deal and not the compound. I mean, I don't know. Is the compound better? I don't know. What's the point? Bunathandra Jean says if she's diabetic, it's covered. She says she's not diabetic. What is her income? I don't know, but it's large and in charge.
Kind of impatient when I'm
You
really
can
excited for
tell.
something, but I know how to have patience. I know they have other clients and stuff they need to worry about, but I'll definitely give you guys an update whenever this moves along. Okay, you guys, so it is time. If you guys remember my new makeup purse that I got, makeup bag, it says essentials on top. This is what I have been using, and it's just overflowing. It's so cute. I love it, but it's just not big enough.
Holy Lord have mercy. There's something else large and in charge. I spy. She may have gotten insurance right before cancer surgery. I don't know. That was several years ago. I'm telling you, I just do not get the feeling that Amberlynn has health insurance. I'm sorry. I just don't. What was that? Don't do that. It's the angle for me. And the way she's just chucking her cosmetics in that bag by the handful.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is eye-opening. Okay. This is eye-opening for me. I don't think I've ever seen our friend from this angle before. This is definitely eye-opening. I mean, that is interesting. I'm just trying to map things out, you know. Like, is this leg? Is that leg? And this is the midsection, and that's leg? I'm really just extra curious about what that is. I don't know. I just want to make sure I understand what it is I'm looking at. Kangaroo Mommy says, I have good insurance subsidized by an employer, and we pay over $1,200 a month for a family and still have a $5,000 deductible. It's all a scam. It totally is. For reals. No, thank you on the stitch. Thank you for your contribution. Appreciate you.
There's so much more, and it's cute. Easier.
I think it's leg. Okay, I think it's leg. All right. I think it's leg. So I mean, that is an impressive spread, you know, to accommodate the mid. It's impressive. What is this back here? A box?
To see what makeup I need to use and pull out. You guys, I have lived in a lot of places, I will say. Oklahoma might be the most moody when it comes to weather. Like 1 minute, okay, it's nice and cool. The sun is
W says, is it propped up?
Out. We're feeling good. Next minute, it's sprinkling and freezing. And I'm just like, I really don't get it. But you know what? You got to vibe with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's all she has to talk about when she takes her dog out for a shit is the weather in Oklahoma. I'm telling you, nobody, and I mean nobody, is interested in hearing about the weather in Oklahoma. But thank you for that.
So I didn't harass them. Didn't even call them back, not one time. But a few hours later, they called me back.
Why is she acting like she's so proud that she didn't try them again? Like, is that some sort of accomplishment? Did she have a problem in the past of harassing healthcare providers? Like, what is that all about?
And my appointment is scheduled for the med spa. So, yeah, and it's scheduled actually pretty soon. Oh, yeah, and by the way, I did get that journal that I saw at Walgreens. I thought it was...
I knew it. I knew she got it. I knew it.
Super cute. So
she's known for calling places over and over. Really? I don't believe that. I just don't believe that. Because the type of personality it takes to call places over and over, that type of personality would have gotten that MRI post-cancer come hell or fucking high water. So again, Amberlynn, I don't believe you. I don't believe that you're known for calling places over and over. I think you say that. I've called him a million times. He just went into the phone. I don't know. I guess I'll just not do my follow-up cancer care. No. Ophelia Owen said those brows are an insult. They are. One stressed mommy. That's what I thought. I thought she said she has phone anxiety. So when did she start calling places over and over? Hippie P says another journal. Imagine what those journals would say if they could. Hippie Peace, I'll tell you exactly what those journals would say. Nothing. Nothing, because she's not journaling. She's not. She'd be 100 pounds and a marathon runner after that cancer scare. She was like that. Exactly. She lets it ring twice, hangs up, and that's all she wrote. Yeah.
I had to get it. But I am about to start taking...
Dude, her apartment is just, it doesn't seem like, I don't like it. I don't the feel of it. Like I said the other day, it's more like assisted living. Like, what is this great big fuse box? Is this her front door? Which again is like industrial like. I don't like that. Like it's not homey at all. It's like she's living in a facility.
Taking some antibiotics, and I'll explain more. But right now, I'm actually
Oh wait, what'd she say? What'd she say? Sorry, what?
super cute, so I had to get it. But I am about to start taking some antibiotics, and I'll explain more. But right now, I'm actually
Antibiotics. Did she explain more? Spoiler, somebody tell me because I don't know. I told you I'm behind.
about to go outside and wait for my mom because we're gonna go to bingo. I genuinely just love playing the game. You guys know me. I love games. I've always loved games.
Like even these hook thingies here. Industrial.
And it's just fun. So yeah.
Really? She's gonna tell us she uses antibiotics and she'll talk about it later and then she goes to bingo. Why? Why not just I have some antibiotics, I have a mild skin infection, you know? Or yeah, a kidney infection, something. It's a yeah, you can't just I mean they love doing that shit. They're never gonna stop. Bingo time in the rec room, right, Hippie Beast? Told you. She's living in a facility. Oh my god, that was really fine. Leave the footage in sped up, but take the audio out. That was so annoying. Wasn't it? Hey girl, hey. Oh, Lisa Simpson said it was because of blood in her urine. They thought it might be a UTI. She didn't want no, I'll bet you it was a UTI and kidney stones. And that's why she glossed over the antibiotic because that's not lining up with the potential cancer scare.
Oh wow. My mom's boyfriend got it. Okay, guys, so it is time for questions of the day. First question, what happened to your hernia? Nothing happened to it. It's still chilling. Amber, can you take a clip?
Why is your hernia still chilling? Why are you not calling the surgery scheduling center over and over and over to schedule surgery to fix your hernia? I'm just curious. I don't know. I'm
Yourself
asking.
with the seatbelt buckled while your mom.
Yes, Ophelia owned this as actually more than 2 weeks. The date on this is, hold on, May 16th. I think that's a tad over 2 weeks.
I was driving to prove the
Exactly, hippie piece. If she had kidney stones, she would be in debilitating pain.
haters wrong, please. I mean, I guess I could. So I'll try to remember to do that tomorrow. Your mom has long hair like you. Has she always had long hair? Actually, yes. We grew our hair out around the same time. It was wrong.
Girl, shut up. I do not care about that.
There was about like a year and a half where I was still a ward of the state, which means
wait. History.
There was about like a year from 8 to 8. The trial run. I was like, I'd say about 14.
Do you guys see how I almost passed over this? I want to hear her talk about this.
During like the trial run to live with my parents. If you guys don't know, I was in foster care from 8 to 18, 9 to 18. I was about 8, 9. But there was about like a year and a half where I was still a ward of the state, which means I was still technically a foster kid. And my parents weren't like legal guardians because I was still a ward of the state, but they wanted to give them like a trial run to see like if they were fit to be parents again. They definitely failed that. But a lot of people get confused when I was like, yeah, when I was this years old and living with my parents, it's because there was moments where I did live with them. Out of the decade that I was a foster kid, it was about a year and a half. Did you see that Zachary Michael no longer wants to play Fortnite with you? I did see that. I did.
She watches Zachary Michael.
Kind of just goes to show that he really does cater to his audience.
Very good says, yeah, you've told us every year since we started watching you.
And I definitely don't mean that in a good way. I feel like a lot of reaction channels have to do that because they don't want to take the heat. So they kind of can't think for themselves. They don't film for themselves. They don't make their own decisions. They really let their audience kind of make the decisions for them.
Girl, who? Not over here.
Because Zach's initial reaction was super excited.
Good question, Happy Peace. Did she say if her parents wanted to parent?
They didn't want to play Fortnite with me. And then he got some comments. He's afraid of the heat. So he's like, not doing it. And I know.
Oh my gosh. Listen, audience members of the audiences, don't be doing that to your creators. Okay, this is their show. Let them live their lives. Don't be peer pressuring.
He's gonna have every rebuttal is gonna mean anything. You're trying to impress your audience further, but it's like reaction.
Who is she talking to? Is she seriously sitting here talking to Zachary Michael in the camera? Who are you? You know what I noticed is back here in the back, this little, what is this? It says babe, and I see the date 2/14/2024. Is this from her girlfriend? I know it says I love you down there. Again, do you guys think the girlfriend's real or do you think it's made up? I think it's made up, and I think she had this made and sent it to herself.
Channels have to fit inside of a box, and if they start thinking about eating lamb, which is something I said in my last video.
You won't try this one little piece of lamb?
No.
She says it's from Valentine. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. Proof or it don't exist.
It makes me sad thinking about eating lamb. Yet you're eating chicken. They're both animals, so what's the difference? So I know this is like hypocritical,
Why would she even pick this question? Why? Girl, why?
but I think it's hypocritical for a lot of meat eaters. There's certain animal we'll eat, and there's certain animal we won't. We will easily.
Man, we helped get her off the hook where the animals came into question this last time. Now you're pushing it, ma'am. Why? You're on your own.
We eat a cow, but we won't eat a cat. Like that, I could never in a million years even thinking about that. Like gives me the creeps. It makes me want to like cry and hide and just no. Just like people will eat a chicken, but they won't eat a dog. Like literally, ew. There's like levels to these things for me. And I feel like lamb is in the same category as like a cat or a dog, in my opinion. I don't know why, but like little lambs, I just cannot imagine that ever touching my lips. Anyway, so that's the end of this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy. I think now because I'm uploading more frequently, my videos will be shorter, but I hope that you still enjoy them. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
All right. Good for us. Good for that. Thank you for that. All right. Listen, let me pull up that Amberlynn Reid live stream and go to my comment picker over here. Let's see if that works. Fetch. Anything goes. Oh, wait. Sorry. Share this tab instead. Here we go. Pick a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Let's see. Ooh, Kirby Furby 8123. You are the giveaway winner. Send me an email. The merch store is linked at the top of the chat. Pick something out. Send me an email. Let me know what you've chosen, and I will send it off to you. Oh, I better screenshot that so I remember who the winner was. All right. Kirby Furby 8123. You are the next winner. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. See you tomorrow.